I'm here at Denver Milk Market, and we have Fry Fridays coming up. And so I'm going to show you one of the dishes we'll be doing out of Albina's. And we're going to be doing a fish and chips dish. So I want to grab some of our cod. Four pieces. And I'm going to get our batter ready and show you how we do our fish and chips here at Albina's. So I've got my cod. I have a nice local Breckenridge Pale Ale that I like to use to make our beer batter. And then I have some simple flour. It has a little bit of herbs de Provence in it, salt, and white pepper. So not much in here. So what we want to do is we want to make this batter. And so if at home you would just use regular all-purpose flour, a little pinch of dried tarragon if you have it. If you don't have it, it's fine. Just do that. Salt, pepper, and you put a pinch of baking powder in it, or baking soda. And I'm just going to add some of this beer, and really I'm looking for about pancake consistency. And the beer actually acts as a leavening agent. So I want to get it nice and smooth and try and get all the lumps out of it. So this is starting to look about the right consistency. I can see when I stir, I can see the swirls in it. And the batter floats on top of it a little bit, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. I don't see a lot of lumps. So you can let this sit for just a little bit, or you can go right away. I like to let it sit for a few minutes, just to let it come together and let all the flour really be absorbed by the moisture, so you don't get a little like bready crust. Here at Milk Market, we serve this with French fries. So I'm gonna get a bunch of French fries going. Nice hearty handful of French fries. If you don't have a deep fryer in your house, what you want to do is just get a nice big heavy pot. I love like my La Creuset big braising pot, a big thick heavy gauged pot. Fill it up about halfway, no more than halfway, with vegetable oil, or peanut oil works really, really well if you know you don't have peanut allergies. I wish we could use that here, but we can't because of too many allergies. And you want to bring it up to about 375 degrees. And if you have a little kitchen thermometer to put into it. Otherwise, one thing you can do is just drop a teeny bit of batter in the fryer. So you would just take a little bit of the batter into your oil, and when you see it float to the top, you know your oil is ready to go if you don't have a thermometer. And then what we want to do is just lay our fish into the batter. Cod gets really light and flaky and has very little fish flavor to it. It's very clean. And then when you're dropping it in, you want to kind of float it in there, like it's doing a little back float, so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the fryer or the bottom of your pan. I can see our fish is getting nice and puffy. We're looking, that's obviously the first piece we put in. It's getting a little golden brown. Our fries are starting to look good. If you're doing this at home in a pot and you don't have one of these fryers in your house, you should probably get one. Cook your fish first and then do your French fries last, because the French fries will take a little longer and the fish can go easily into a toaster oven and stay warm, and it will still stay crisp and will be fine. The French fries, you want those right out of the fryer, crispy, crunchy. The fish is going to take about 6 to 8 minutes to cook total. And if you have a thermometer, you can just probe a thermometer in here, and you're looking for about 165 degrees, because you do want to cook it all the way through. Fries are done, so we can pull those. So I have a little bit of tartar sauce, which is my favorite. I think we offer cocktail tartar or our sea sauce. So we want to put a little bit of Old Bay on these. Big liberal amount of just regular salt. We use sea salt here. Salty French fries and a little bit of black pepper. Give those a toss. Tartar sauce down. And on the fish, we just want to put nice liberal batch of salt on the fish while it's hot, right out of the fryer, because the salt will like absorb right into it. A little pinch of black pepper. Toss it around. A couple of lemon wedges on the plate for it. And that's the Albina's fish and chips. And so it's really, really hot, but I can see that it's cooked and it's really nice and flaky in there. And that's when you know the fish and chips are done. And plus I have that nice, great crust on it. We will see you at the Denver Milk Market for Fridays. So we'll see you at the Denver Milk Market for Friday Fish Fry Fridays. All right. At the Denver Milk Market for Fish Fry Fridays. Try saying that really quick a bunch of times. Fish Fry Fridays at Denver Milk Market, coming to you from Albina's.
That was good.